It's 1 o'clock. You know what that means? It means chocolate. Yippee! Today's chocolate is courtesy of Beech's chocolates in the UK. They are a company that's been going since 1920. They're based in Preston, which isn't that far away from me. It's up north in Lancashire. And they're one of those 100% family-run companies that do a way wider variety of chocolates than I thought they did, because I know them for all of the cream stuff, so your coffee creams and your raspberry creams, and it turns out they do all sorts of stuff. And I had no idea, and I don't know how I didn't know this, but I had no idea that they do bars of chocolate, and that's what they've sent me today. They saw my dark chocolate video that I did for Food Banking Network, and they have sent me some samples of their chocolates, and there are lots of them, so we might be here a little while, which is really exciting. Here's my box. Here's my box. It says contains foodstuffs, do not expose to high temperatures. And the reason that this got delayed from Sunday, it was supposed to be docking day chocolate, hence the space stuff. That's why I'm wearing this with NASA on it. But it was ridiculously warm, and I didn't think that that would do them any good at all, so it's been moved to today. So let's get this box open. It's so exciting. There's so many in here. I've actually not got a big enough desk for all of this. I just have to take it out of its packaging first, I think. 1 chocolate, 2 chocolate, 3 chocolate, 4 chocolate. Aha, 5 chocolates. 6 chocolates. No fewer than 7. 7, a whole rainbow of chocolates. Look at that. Spoiler, obviously. Spoiler as to what they are. But, oh, the Pope's turned up. It says, woohoo, chocolates. I completely agree. This is so exciting. But which one do I start with? Do I start with red or white or orange? Or what I could do, I suppose, is go up the strength scale. So we could start with the white one and make our way through the milk ones up to the dark ones. There's lots of dark ones. Let's do that. So we don't often do white chocolate on this show because we like dark chocolate, but let's see what happens. This says, our love story began in 1920 with a passion for making traditional British chocolates using only natural ingredients. We love our chocolate and we know you'll love it too. How exciting. This has just got a bit of vanilla in it by the looks of things. This chocolate bar leaves the factory in perfect condition. I don't doubt it, but now it's been in my hot flat for a little while. Might not be perfect. The Pope says, are you trying to replace your entire DNA with cocoa? No, about 50% of it, and the rest will be crisps. Oh, they're in clear packages. I thought it'd be foil. There we go. Oh, look at that. Luxury white chocolate being made using only the finest natural ingredients. This is exciting. Right, I can't have much of each of these because otherwise I won't feel very well. But there we go, snapped it off in the packet there. So let's get this open. I'm trying to think actually, have I ever done white chocolate on this? Ever? Ever, ever, ever? I don't know that I have. There we go. Okay, I don't really have anything to compare this to, so let's see how it is. People were having a go at me in the comments of one of my videos for biting into chocolate and chewing it. How else do you eat? Am I supposed to just suck it until it goes away? Ooh, I like that. I've also just managed to knock my microphone, sorry. Because I'm getting excited. And now it's being stupid, sorry. Let me just tighten this up. There we go. Ooh, proper white chocolate. The really cheap stuff that I do things like my marshmallow ghosts out of are crazy sweet and really kind of like artificial and nasty tasting. But that is lovely. It's not grainy or sugary, but neither is it overly creamy. It doesn't sort of stick in your mouth like they do sometimes. I'm not massively experienced with white chocolate, but I would have to say that is my favourite that I remember. I went through a bit of a thing at university for like Caramac and stuff like that. I don't know why. When I prefer dark chocolate. But, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. It's got really nice aftertaste as well of vanilla. That's lovely. The Pope says, I am not... We haven't got the Pope in, incidentally. It's his name. I'm not saying that I'm a chocolate racist, but white chocolate is my favourite. Yeah, actually, that's the point, isn't it? The world white, slightly loaded at the moment, but yeah, there's no racism on this channel. But I do like that white one, that's very good. Hello, Nemit. He says, morning, Jenny, because I think he's in Canada. We're just moving our way up through the scale of Beech'S chocolates. So the next one is this milk chocolate here. And this one has also got vanilla flavouring in it, and it has cocoa solids of a 35% minimum and milk solids of 21% minimum. I don't think I've ever seen milk solids listed on a chocolate. That's interesting. I should probably have some water just to clear my mouth out so we can get the flavour. Should add some ginger. That would have, pickled ginger would have cleansed my palate. Here we go, again, luxury milk chocolate. Lovingly made using only the finest natural ingredients. Now we have lots of experience of milk chocolate. So, there we go. Chocolate. So let's snap a bit of that off. I am having to limit myself a little bit because if I eat loads of each one, by the 7th one, I'll be both sick and climbing the walls. So, there we go. Minimum of 35%, which is more sort of like European milk chocolate. British milk chocolate doesn't have cocoa in it, basically. It's just like vegetable fat. This is proper chocolate. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, you know what? You know when you smell Easter eggs? Oh, that is... Oh, this tastes half as good as it smells. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm just looking to see if it's got any other flavourings in it. It's just got vanilla. Maybe that's the difference. Perhaps it's the vanilla that's giving it the sort of depth of flavour, but oh my god. The texture of that is so smooth. And it's like, you know when, has anybody ever had those hot chocolate things where you get a lump of chocolate and you have to stir it into hot milk? That's what that is like. It melts just, it's like, oh, right, I'm allowing myself a bit more of that. Oh, of all the ones you don't want to chew, that's the one you don't want to chew. So I got told off for chewing, but this is the one that you just want to let melt in your mouth. Your teeth just sort of sink into it. Oh my god, that's amazing. How did I not know that you did chocolate bars? That is amazing. Oh, I'm only 2 in. Oh, that is, wow. I'd go so far as to say, actually, I've just said that the white one's probably the best one. Like the best white chocolate I've had. I'm going to go so far as to say that I'm not so sure that that's not the best milk chocolate I've had. That is just, wow. Wow. Let's move on to the other milk one then before I eat all of that. This is Anglesey sea salt milk chocolate. I do like a bit of salt and sweet together. Salt and sweet popcorn. Things like salted caramel. Salted caramel is so so overdone now, isn't it? But it's nice, and that's why. So again, this says with a passion for making traditional British chocolates using only natural ingredients. We love our chocolate. I love your chocolate as well. So this has also got the vanilla. Actually, this is the last one, but it's just got salt in it. Oh god, this could be even better, guys. This could be even better because this is like the last one, but with the the added bonus of salt. I'm so excited, this is amazing. Oh, the aftertaste of that last one is just, oh, this is more of it. Right, here we go. I'm not seeing any salt, haha. I actually can't see any, like there's not lumps of it coming out, so. It's that chocolate again. I'm waiting for the salt. I need to eat a bit more. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's way more subtle than I thought it would be. But it appears like at the back of your tongue. I thought it would be actual, you know, grains of salt. There'd be some crunch to it, but there isn't. That is really clever. It's like the previous chocolate, but then you get this extra layer of something. And it's not like really salty. It just gives it this, oh God, how can I describe it? It sort of opens up at the back of your mouth and then you go, oh, hang on a minute. That's a bit like a sea breeze, actually. That's what it's like. It's like the salt is kind of in the air, not in the chocolate. Yeah, if you were eating this one by the sea, maybe on New Brighton Beach, I'm going to have a bit more of that because that's not what I was expecting. I genuinely thought it would be lumps of salt because I had a salted chocolate. Somebody sent it to me from America. Who was it? Oh, it was Bill. It was Bill. Bill, who is sadly no longer with us. Thank you, Bill. He sent me a salted chocolate from, is it Ghirardelli's in San Francisco? And that actually had grains of salt in it. This is different. You get all the experience of that last one. And then you just feel something. Wow. Wow. Okay, that piece actually had a little bit more salt in it. I can just feel little spots of it. But yeah, it goes down the sides of your tongue. As Nemeth says, it's just enough to bring the flavours out. That's exactly what it's like. It's really subtle. Oh my God, it's good. Delicate flavour, that's the word. Delicate is the delicate flavour of sea salt, not like salt. Oh, so nice. So nice. Wow. Well, if that's what the white and the dark ones are like, sorry, I'll try that again. If that's what the white and milk ones are like, what are the dark ones going to be like? There's me already thinking about the dark ones. I don't want to clear my mouth of that flavour because it's amazing, but oh, that's so nice. If you really like chocolate, give it a thumbs up. If you're thankful for Beech'S sending me this, give it a thumbs up. I'm just going to retweet myself before we move on to the dark ones. I'm just going to say exactly how it is, which is, this is amazing. Oh, so nice. Oh, well, I don't want to rush through these. I don't want to rush through these. But we now have 4 dark ones, and there's one in particular that I'm really excited about, so I might leave that one to last. So the first one here, luxury dark chocolate. Luxury is the word, actually. These are really nice. I don't actually know how much they cost. I don't think they're that much. Because, I say, Beech'S is always what I think of as the fruit creams and things like the coffee creams, actually. The coffee creams are what I used to eat as a child. People used to buy me boxes of Beech'S coffee creams because I really like coffee creams. I don't care what anybody says, they're great. And when they took them out of boxes of roses, I nearly wrote to Cadbury's to complain because they were like just, oh yeah, but anyway, this is the plain one. Again, there's just a little bit of vanilla in this, and this is cocoa solids of 55%, so we're starting reasonably low. I'm trying to think in the dark chocolate video I think the vegan one might have been 55% and I didn't like it very much. I didn't like it very much. It just didn't work. So this is definitely going to be better than that. There she blows. Still can't get over that milk one. Oh, so nice. Right. Here we go then. A bit of a dark chocolate connoisseur. In fact, does it say where the beans come from? Because my absolute favourite is Peru, but Peru tends to be darker. The 55% is kind of your Ecuador's. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm so excited. I didn't smell it, did I? Should have smelled it. I'll smell it now. Doesn't smell quite as strong as milk one. Dark chocolate never does. Again, so smooth. I don't know whether there's very slightly less sugar in these than there would be in a chocolate bar that you'd get kind of just from the supermarket. But you don't get that really bad hit of sugar like you do with some of the others that I've tried, particularly that vegan one. It's just a nice, subtle darkness. Because there's 20% between this one and that previous one, and you can definitely tell we are in dark chocolate world now. And I would say it's got the same kind of, there's almost like a signature flavour going on with these. Maybe it's the vanilla, where you can kind of tell that they are the same company. That is just spreading. That's the other thing about good chocolate, is it moves around your mouth properly. There's like there's an extra flavour comes through at the end. It just makes it a bit richer. It's a bit sort of, there's a rich darkness to it. It reminds me of that coffee richness, I suppose. And then the aftertaste is almost, I don't mean this in a bad way, there's almost a slightly burnt aftertaste to it, which just kind of completes the experience. And then you don't get any nasty, artificially what the hell stuff, because with dark chocolate from, say, supermarkets and own brands and things, sometimes you do. But what I find about completely natural, no artificial anything food is the flavour actually goes away. It doesn't stick with you. It's like you've had your experience and you're done. And that's what's happened with that. It's almost like it's going, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. We have demonstrated this dark chocolate to you. It's nice. I must admit, although I normally prefer dark chocolate, that milk one is so, so good that I'm still preferring that at the moment. So let's see what happens when we move into the flavours of the dark chocolate. Oh, but which one? Oh, which one? I know which one I'm leaving till last because it's quite unusual, but do we go for mint or ginger? Or both? At the same time. I've not had mint chocolate in ages. I had loads of chocolate gingers at Christmas. Tell you what, let's have the ginger one, because I would say that the mint one is actually slightly unusual in a bar. So this is luxury dark chocolate with the subtle warmth of ginger. So if it's anything like the delicate salt one, I'll go, where's the ginger? And then suddenly it will be there. So this is another 55% one. I think they might all be 55% actually. We're not going up the darkness scale with these. It just says natural ginger flavouring, and then it's got that vanilla in it. If you like chocolate, do tell me which chocolates you like and which one of these you'd like to try. No, it says, I don't think I've ever had ginger be subtle. Well, there's a first time for everything, because I was expecting that salty one to be really salty, and it wasn't. So, again, I'm not seeing any like ginger bits in this, so maybe it's ground ginger. Oh, oh, it smells of ginger. Oh, big time. I could smell that smell literally all day. Flatty says dark chocolate and white chocolate are the best. Oh. Okay, right, here we go. Here we go. Here a little bit. Straight away. Straight away. Oh, don't worry, Nemit. There's no messing about with the ginger in this. That's not subtle at all. Mmm. That's amazing. I tell you where the subtlety comes from. When you bite into it, you don't get ginger. And I'm really used to eating chocolate with pieces of ginger in it. So maybe it's more of an expectation thing. But that is like the salt one once you get into it. So it becomes more subtle, but the smell and the initial taste are definitely not subtle at all. It leaves a... It is warmth. It leaves a warmth. Again, on the sides of your tongue, I don't know why. Is it all over me now? It's still quite warm in here. Oh, man. It's like buttery. It's like buttery ginger. If they ever make ginger butter, that's what's in this. Oh, that's so, so, so good. And I like the subtlety, because I really like strong ginger, and I like strong dark chocolate ginger. You know, when you get pieces of crystallized ginger in really thick dark chocolate, but that is a totally different experience. It is buttery ginger. Which is good. There's nothing else I can compare that to. I just feel like I've eaten butter with chocolate and ginger flavour. Yes, 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 yes. That's subtly different from any other ginger thing I've had. In a way I can't explain very well. I will clear the ginger from my mouth. I've never heard of ginger butter before. No, it's because it doesn't exist. I just invented it to describe that chocolate. So, totally different here. We are moving on to mint dark chocolate, which is infused with natural mint oil. Funnily enough, I don't think that I'd ever knowingly eaten anything with mint oil in it until about 3 weeks ago when I bought a Pulsin, the company Pulsin, who do vegan foods. They do a mint protein bar. It's like a mint chocolate protein bar. And I started eating it and just went, what? Because it's just got peppermint oil in it. So shall we see whether that makes me do the same thing? It just says natural mint oil. But yeah, peppermint oil, when you take it, really lights you up. And it will be interesting to see whether this has the same effect. They're 2 mint things in 3 weeks. So, there's me, it's 55% again. These are all the sort of the same signature-y dark chocolate. Let's see whether this smells as strong as the ginger one. Does it smell of mint? Does it ever? Whoa, if you like mint. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That properly smells of mint oil. Peppermint. It's like mint tea, peppermint tea strength. But without that sort of horrible bitter edge that peppermint tea has. Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. Anybody else like mint? Mint chip, chocolate chip ice cream? Again, I can't see any minty bits in it. So, Ooh. That's unusual. Oh, Oh, that's really unusual. It doesn't taste how it smells, it just smells of mint. But it tastes of a mix of things, like the mint doesn't take over. I can still taste the vanilla and still sort of taste the chocolate a bit. And then the mint sort of gets stronger and like cools your mouth down. The actual chocolate, it feels like it's been in the fridge, and I can promise you it hasn't. I haven't ever put these in the fridge. It's like the whole bar has been put in the fridge and is slightly cold. That's really intriguing. That's really intriguing. I don't really know what I expected. I think maybe I expected it to be sweeter, and I'm getting caught out because I'm getting the mint but without the sweetness. I'm just going to have another bit of that one because I can. That's the bin men coming to take away all the wrappers when I'm done. It's the same effect as the ginger, that it's subtle. And it doesn't kind of go anywhere because it doesn't need to. But my mouth feels cold. I would say that the flavour of the chocolate gets a little bit lost in that. But if you're eating mint anything, whatever it's in is kind of the carrier for it. So if you like mint, like proper mint, not artificial mint flavour. It actually builds the more you eat as well. Like my whole mouth feels like I've just kind of brushed my teeth with a natural flavoured toothpaste and yet weirdly eaten chocolate at the same time. I imagine that potentially that could be a bit of an acquired taste for some people, because a lot of people are used to artificial, really sweet mint, like polo mints and things. But that, how intriguing. That's it's complex. It's not a simple tasting experience, that one. It's got a complexity to it that I think is caused by the fact that it's got vanilla, and then you've got sort of the dark chocolate just underneath. Ooh, and when I breathe in now, my mouth is all minty. And that actually the vanilla is now coming through. That's so weird. Weird in a good way. I've never experienced anything quite like that before. Well, there we go. And speaking of never having experienced anything quite like that before, this is the last one and the most exciting one for me, because it's a flavour of chocolate that I have not previously managed to get hold of, and I don't know why, because in my local supermarket, Waitrose, they have every flavour of Lindt chocolate you could ever imagine. You know, Lindt do all sorts of bizarre stuff like blueberry and chili and whatever else. And somebody told me there was a lime one. I've never, ever, ever managed to find it. They just don't do it. Nobody seems to do it. What have I got here? Da, 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 da. Lime and chili chocolate. Luxury dark chocolate with a splash of lime and a hint of chili. And I'm excited about this because I've never had lime flavoured dark chocolate before. So in here we've got the vanilla again, and then it just says natural flavouring and natural chili flavouring. So who knows? Might have lime juice in it, might not. Don't know how else you'd get the flavour, so I'm assuming it will have. Again, I'm just gonna, I've got mint in my mouth now. Mint plus cold water. Whew. Ooh. Anybody else want to try that one? I want to go and get some more of it now. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Right, so this is the last one. I've kept this to last. So, lime and chili. I have no idea what this is going to smell like, but more excitingly, I have no idea what it's going to taste like either. I've had chili chocolate before. I've had Thornton's chili chocolate, and I've had the finished chili chocolate, which really tasted of chili. It wasn't just hot. So it'd be interesting to see if this has got any heat to it. Right, there she is. Let's have a look. Do please tell me in the comments which of these you'd like to try and what your favourite chocolate is. Normally I can't stop you from talking about chocolate, so please do take the opportunity. Right, let's see how this smells. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's like proper kick of lime. And then it's got a sort of undercurrent of chili, like chili, how can I put it? How chili tastes. It smells how chili tastes. But proper chili, not just like the hot stuff. The stuff you can actually taste. Oh, wow. This reminds me of Peru. In fact, we haven't really been looking at the packaging. We might go back and have a look at the packaging, but you can see it's kind of got the Aztec patterns on it. Wow, okay. Right, I don't know what to expect from this at all, but that has got some lime going on. I think the only time I've ever had chocolate with lime is chocolate limes, which I haven't had for years. Do they still sell them? I'm sure they probably do. Again, I'm not seeing anything unusual about this. It's odd, isn't it, how all of these flavours are kind of hidden, sort of so well incorporated. Right, whoa, whoa. Double hit in the face that is. Let's go. Lime straight away. Oh, chili. Whoa. Mmm. Oh, I didn't expect that to be hot. But it has got just a very slight back of the throat catch, that. Wow. Lime chocolate is a really good balance between your sort of sweetness and your darkness, and then your sort of sourness and whatever whatever else lime tastes like, your fruitiness. Mmm. That's really unusual. Mmm. Mmm. There's a juicy quality to that. The ginger one was buttery. This one is juicy, and it genuinely does have some chili in it, that one. I've got a friend who cannot deal with chili at all, in any way. He knows the moment, and his face goes bright red the moment there's even a tiny hint of chili, and this has a tiny hint of chili. More than a tiny hint of chili. I love how the lime and the chili come through the same, so you get your juicy, soury limeness and you get your spicy chilliness at the same time. And then you can taste the chocolate with this one. I think with the mint one, the chocolate kind of disappeared. But with this, you get your chocolate as well. That's the sort of chocolate that I imagine that Aztecs used to eat, because they liked spicy chocolate. Aztecs developed chocolate, invented the precursor chocolate, and they like it hot. Well, I've experienced something very different today. Several very different things, but I just love how that has that juiciness to it. Like, if you, like, people tell me not to chew chocolate, but if you're going to chew one, chew that one. There's a very slight grain, so this must have something that's not only very, very subtle. This must have something that's not been completely ground down in it. And texture-wise, all of them have similar textures, because I think they are all the sort of same signature chocolate with stuff added. Oh, the aftertaste of lime is amazing. Oh, I love that. I'm so, so glad I've had the opportunity to try that. Where have you been all my life, lime chocolate? Mmm. When they say splash of lime, that's exactly what it is. It's lime juice. It's that juicy, almost like if somebody created a lime sweet, you know, like a lime soft sweet, chewy sweet. I've just noticed actually that's vegan. The other's vegan? Yep, that one's vegan. Also vegan. Also vegan. Needless to say, the milk ones aren't. So all of these are vegan as well, which will be a big plus for some of you, I imagine. So we've not really looked at the packaging. So my lime one's got the Aztec thing going on, and then the mint one's got sort of swirly mint going on, and then we've got the ginger, which has a nice pattern. I don't know what that pattern is. That looks like the sort of pattern that they would have used in, I don't know, like material when they brought the ginger back, maybe? I don't know. Where does ginger come from? We've got the dark one. Very classy, aren't they? Very classy. Then we've got swirly sea waves. Sorry, light's just catching off that. Swirly sea waves for the salt one. And then we've got classiness again for the plain milk one. And we're a bit swirly for... my camera will not pick up on that. It's so bright, it's just glowing. Oh, well, I always do a which one of these was my favourite. This is not going to be the easiest, has to be said. I know it's not the white one, sorry, just isn't my favourite. And it won't be one of the plain dark ones. It won't be either. So, right, I've got it down to lime and chilli, mint, ginger, the normal milk one, and the Anglesey sea salt one. Ooh, I'm going to say I'm going to discount the mint because I like it, but it takes some getting used to, that one, I would say. It's very nice, but they're all very nice. Do you know, against everything in me, I think I'm actually going to say, I can't believe I'm saying this, I think I'm going to say that the milk one, I think it's this one. It's just so good. I mean, think about the sea salt one, it's like that, but plus a little bit, sort of plus an extra thing. But I think maybe I like more salty things than that, like with crystals of salt in. I feel bad because the ginger one and the lime and chilli one, like they're like my favourite flavours of things ever, and that lime one is still kicking around and it's amazing. They're just so good. But I think actually the one that took me by surprise the most, and the one that I think is the most satisfying, I think I'm going to go for the normal milk one. So my god, that was wonderful. God, Beech'S, thank you so much. I hope that that's made people go out and buy some of your chocolates, because that wasn't the point of this. But I'm just redeveloping my chocolate rainbow, but I haven't got enough hands. I really like the way that these form a rainbow. Rainbows make me happy, so there we go. Oh, so nice. Thank you so much. If you go to the Beech'S website, which is, I think it's beechschocolates.com. Beech'sfinechocolates.com, sorry. Beech'sfinechocolates.com. They don't just have bars, they also do truffles, they do coated almonds, they do lots of different creams, they do absolutely enormous kind of 2-kilogram bags of lots of different stuff like chocolate caramel, and they do Easter eggs, they do all sorts of things, and we should support local companies. So if this company is local to you, I would suggest supporting it. Oh god, oh, I want to love it and hug it forever, but anyway, I'm not going to do that. So I really hope that you enjoyed that, this little lunchtime journey into British chocolate. I would have to say that as British chocolate goes, I mean, this is like, not to slag off Cadbury's in case they ever decide to send me a box of anything, but seriously, why do British people insist on eating Cadbury's and Mars chocolates when stuff like this exists? Why? Why? I don't understand. I really don't, genuinely don't, because these are amazing. Just, why would you? Oh, thank you to Joanna, who has just subscribed in Twitch. Thank you very much indeed. People like you who keep the channel going. We give Joanna a round of applause. I hope you've seen all of this, because I've just come to an end. But yeah, thank you, Beech'S. That was amazing. And if you ever want me to be, I don't know, your ambassador maybe, you know, if you want to pay me to go around and spread the word of Beech'S chocolates, I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement, because I will just rave about it. But that was a nice little lunchtime trip around British chocolate. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I'll be back soon with some more Finnish chocolate, and also probably some Parkitect, which is completely unrelated, and you can't eat that, but you know, hey. So look out for that, but I will see you all soon.